kitchen. I'm Sensei Vegan. Thank you for joining me today. I have something special, something epic for you. We are going to make breakfast burritos. Yes, that's what we're going to make. And this goes out to my buddies A-Train and Iron Mike. They love breakfast burritos, but they are always getting theirs from McDonald's. So guys, I'm going to show you a better, more tasty way to eat your breakfast burritos. So when we come back, and I always say, I know you'll be back. Thank you for coming back. Let's get the thumping. Let's get the thumping this recipe out. So I'm going to show you what you need. I'm going to show you the ingredients. Here we go. Okay. 1 potato. This is pretty big. You guys can use as many as you want, but I think 1's going to be sufficient. 1 onion. Some mushrooms of your choice. I'm just using some regular white mushrooms. I have some mini sweet peppers, yellow and red. You can use whatever you want. You can use green. You can use bell peppers. I'm using what I have on hand. Okay. I'm rolling with some Follow Your Heart. I have it wrapped up pepper jack cheese. I have some provolone, but I think I'm going to go with the pepper jack cheese. I think that's going to give it a nice little kick. I have some vegan tortillas here, pretty big. You want to get the bigger ones. The smaller ones, I don't think you can put as much filling in it, so I would go with the bigger ones. And last but not least, I've never used this, so I'm going to actually do this for the first time on camera today. I finally got them. I got some vegan eggs by Follow Your Heart. I heard a lot of great things about this product. Again, I'm not sponsored. I don't get any kickbacks from Follow Your Heart, but I do love their products. They put out a very, very good product. So, vegan eggs by Follow Your Heart. And that's really it. You're going to need a couple measuring cups and some pans to cook your stuff in. Again, whatever you choose to cook your food in, it's entirely up to you. There's no right and wrong way. So, when we come back, we're going to start slicing and dicing these ingredients. Welcome back. Okay, here we go. We're going to start prepping these ingredients to get everything into the oven. All right, pardon my back. I'm going to turn on a little angle here. First thing we're going to do, we're going to cut these mushrooms up. And again, I'm not going to make you guys sit through all this stuff. So I'm going to speed up through some of the film here. But I always tell people when you're cutting, make sure to tuck your fingers in, please. I see people cutting on their YouTube videos, fingers all stuck out, and they wonder why they have some extra ingredients inside their recipe. You know what I mean? You don't want to cut your fingertips off. I've seen it. I've worked along the side of some kitchens in New York City, and I've seen some people really cut their fingers really bad, so be careful, all right? Okay. Mushrooms are done. I'm going to take the stems and just toss these aside here. Next, we're going to go with the peppers. And I love these peppers. They're nice. They're sweet. And we're just going to cut them just like, I got to get me some better knives, just like this. This is it. And the good thing about these peppers, the seeds are always toward the top. A little extra seeds in there. That's all right. You guys totally see what I'm doing here. It's very simple, very easy. Scrape some of these extra seeds off in here. Yeah, I'm going to take and yeah, see, most of the seeds, I don't know if you can see that, they are toward the top. So you just cut that little top off, shake the rest of the seeds out, and just cut. And I'm just rough chopping these. I'm not going crazy. And I'm going to pull these back out. This. And just put them all together. Just rough chop them together. That's all. Very simple. We're not building bridges, as I always say. We are not making rocket ships. We are cooking food. Add your own little twist to it. Pardon my back. That's it. We're going to cut this potato now. As you can see, this potato is fairly large. So it's definitely going to be enough. If you don't have one of these, everyone should get a vegetable peeler. These things are a heaven sent gift. It makes peeling stuff so much easier. That's it. Potato is done. Okay, guys, this is it. When we come back, I'm going to show you how to get it in the oven. It's this simple. It is so simple. It is so easy to make very fresh, tasty dishes so you don't have to run out and spend your money on things that aren't as healthy. Okay, so when we come back, I'm going to show you guys how to get this in the oven. Welcome back. Let's continue. First thing we're going to do, we're going to put the potato in first because it's going to take the longest out of anything. What I normally do when I cut my potatoes, I just do it like that first, just to get a flat bottom on it. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut these into French fries. Okay, so we just cut like that. Very simple, very easy. Look at that. I'm going to have to get myself some better knives here. That's it. Cut these things into fries. That's simple. Put them in here. Ooh, drop one on the floor. Drop a couple on the floor. Let me clean some off. It's water off. Excuse my back. And that is it. Now, if you guys want to get more potatoes, you can. I'm not looking to do that. I think that potato is definitely big enough. And what I'm going to do, you don't have to. I'm going to add a little bit of oil. Some people don't put oil on their potatoes. I do. That'll get them nice and crispy brown. I'm just using some sunflower oil. And the reason why I'm using some oil, I eat very, very lean most of the time. So a little extra fat is not going to hurt me. Go. And you just take and get that oil on these potatoes here. So now we just place these in here like this. Always tell people, preheat your oven. I have my oven preheated to 410 degrees. That thing is roasting. Get this out of the way. And what we're going to do now, I'm going to cut the onion. I saved the onion until last because I hate cutting onions, man. I hate cutting onions because my eyes always start watering and burning and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to make this as quick as I can. All right, so what I normally do is cut off this root part very quick. Cut this thing in half. And I think I might only use half this onion. I don't think I need the whole thing. Take this outside layer off, like so. And get it off. There we go. Leave the root on. That way, when you leave the root on, the whole onion doesn't fall apart. Rinse your cutting board off. Take this. And you know what? Yeah, we're just going to just like this. Boom. Bam. 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 Just score it. Okay, and just cut it. That's it. Done. Put in, I'm going to mix it with the, take that root out. I'm going to mix it with the peppers because all the peppers and onions are gone into one pan here. And that's it. That's it. I'm done. A touch of oil in a pan. Maybe a little bit too much. You don't want that much. But be all right. And I'm doing this because I want the onions to caramelize. I'm going to get nice and sweet. And the peppers and everything. So throw those in. Put these in. stir everything around. Again, this type of stuff, you don't want to eat it all the time. I always tell people that. You know, I eat like almost raw till 4 almost every day. If I don't do it every day, I do it at least 4 days a week where I'm eating fruit all day. You know what I mean? So when I come home and I eat something like this, my body can take a little bit of extra fat in it. Because when I did raw till 4, man, I love raw till 4. I really do. It works. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys again, it works. But my body started to lean out too much. So I had to add a little extra fat to my diet. And I'm sorry, my eyes are starting to bulge out because these onions are burning my eyes. Okay? So that's done. We're going to add, should have had this out already, some pepper to that. No salt. Don't need any salt in it. And goes right into the oven. That's simple. Only thing we have to do now is wait for this other stuff to cook up in the oven. Again, it's going to take about 12 minutes. When we're done, we're almost done, we're going to do the eggs. I'm going to do the eggs last and prep up the tortilla to make the rest of this breakfast burrito. Okay? So again, we have the eggs and the tortilla. After that, we're going to do the taste test. Okay, what we're going to do now, we are going to prep these eggs. We're going to cook these eggs. I've never tried it. This is my first time. I'm going to do it on camera. So, hey, whatever happens, happens. Let's get to rocking and rolling. All right, I'm going to preheat my pan. I got a nice little non-stick pan here. They say preheat it, so I'm going to heat this on a low heat. It does heat pretty fast. And this is what the egg actually looks like. It's a powder, okay? And if I'm not mistaken, this is a dozen. This is a dozen eggs. I believe I ripped the sticker off, but I believe this is a dozen eggs. So, okay, we have a powder here, and I'm going to read the directions. What we have to do is we're going to take 2 level tablespoons. We're going to combine that with a half a cup of ice cold water, and then we're going to whisk this vigorously over heat, okay? And it's going to turn into a scrambled egg. And it says 2 level tablespoons equals 1 egg. So I'm going to do 2 eggs. So we're going to go with 4 level tablespoons, okay? So here we go. So now what we need, we're going to need a full cup of water. It says a half a cup. So we did, you know, the 4 tablespoons. So we're going to need a whole cup of water. So we're going to just do 2 halves ice cold water. One, 2, that is it. Then we're going to whisk this up. Smells like eggs. It's crazy. And that's what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but that's not important right now. And when we come back, we're going to scramble these things up. Yes, we are. And hopefully everything works out. Okay, we are back. I'm going to turn the potatoes and peppers and stuff off. Now we're going to start scrambling these eggs up. My pan should be warming up. Let me turn it up a little bit higher here, because they say it has to sizzle. And it's a non-stick, but they said put a little bit of oil. I don't want this to stick. That's the last thing I want. So we have oil in there. On camera, first time. Woohoo! I don't know if my pan was hot enough, but Okay, there we go. It's in there. And oh, there it goes. So you guys can, I don't know if you guys can see. They are, they're scrambling up. Jeez Louise, it's like a regular F&A. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I'm going to take this tortilla. I'm going to pop it in the oven for a second. Okay, just warm it up for a minute. Right on this bottom rack. Like that. I'm actually going to mix a little bit of pepper in here. Pardon my back, everybody. I'm actually excited doing this because this is just, it's amazing what they're able to do with plant-based food now. I mean, this looks just like scrambled eggs. I'm not joking. Smells just like it too. Counter is clean, yes. Just let me double check here. We're gonna put our tortilla down. Nice, rinsed off. Potatoes are done. Tortilla, wow, awesome. Okay, now we are done. We're going to lay this out now. Get that off. All right, we're going to take the cheese. We're going to lay a slice of cheese out on there. We're going to take some of these eggs, put that right down in here like that. And we are going. I'm sorry I'm doing this very quickly. Some of this potatoes right down in here, just like this. Okay? Wow! It is that simple. Then we take this bad boy, you tuck it, and you fold it. You tuck it, and you fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it, over, like that. Here we are. Boom! Breakfast burritos, Sensei vegan style. When we come back, we're going to do the taste test. That's what it looks like. That is what it looks like, a breakfast burrito, Sensei vegan style. Okay, we are ready. You don't need me to say anything. You know what time it is. But for all you new jacks and newcomers, it's taste test time. What? It's taste test time. It's taste test time. Taste test time. Taste test time. Here we go. First time making it. Sorry, the kitchen's a little messy, but hey, man, I'm excited to taste this bad boy. Here we go. All right, let's do it. Let's rock and roll this bad boy. Here we go. Here we go. Tastes like a breakfast burrito. Tasty, delicious. Guys, there's no excuse not to go vegan or plant-based. I'm telling you, this thing is delicious. As I always say, it's tasty, it's good for you, and no animals were hurt making this. I'm Sensei Vegan. Thank you for joining me. Hello. Good night.